Welcome to Winging It and Winning, a podcast show where you will be motivated and encouraged to follow your dreams. Hi everyone, it's me, Veronica. Thank you for listening to my podcast, and thank you to the 86 subscribers I have on YouTube. I really appreciate the support. It's one thing to watch the YouTube videos, but then it's another to actually subscribe. So I just want to say that I appreciate you guys to the fullest. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you guys are all having an amazing week so far. Happy Wednesday. I am recording this on Tuesday night, and it's a commitment that I made to myself to practice recording more, even when I don't want to, even when I'm tired, even when it's hard, to push myself and to record, because I'm really trying to practice being consistent with the podcast. So here I am tonight. I'm so excited though to be here, and so I just want to say thank you. We are on episode 15, and I'm so excited. Today I want to share a winging it and winning tip that I live by, and that means so much more to me now because of the losses that I've endured in 2020 and now 2021. Just had one of my coworkers pass away, and there's just been so many deaths surrounding me lately that this tip that I'm going to share with you is one that just resonates with me now more than ever, and I just want to share it with you. And really, it's easy and it's simple, but yet sometimes we find it difficult to do. And really what this tip is just to love and appreciate the people in your life now that they're alive before it's too late. I shared in the last episode that my brother passed away, and when he passed away, my dad reiterated that it is so important for us to love and show love to one another now that we're here on earth together, because once somebody passes away, it's already too late. And so that always sat with me when my dad told me that, because it's true. How often do we, just take people in our life for granted? And so the other day I was watching a movie, and it also just hit a chord in me. I felt so bad for this mom, and it just reiterated, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. And it just reiterated the fact that we do have to love and appreciate the people in our life before it's too late, because then we live with regret, right? So I was watching this movie. It's called Why Did You Kill Me? It's on Netflix. It's about this young lady. Her name is Crystal, and Crystal was murdered. She was murdered, and the mom uses social media to find the murderer of her daughter. And so at the end of the movie, the mom admitted that she was a drug dealer and she did drugs most of Crystal's life. And she said the last time she used was the day that Crystal got murdered. And I felt like when she said that, I felt so bad, because she had said that all Crystal wanted was for her mom to be sober. And so, unfortunately, the last time her mom used drugs was the day she got murdered. So Crystal never got to see her mom sober. And I felt so bad for the mom, because, it's just so sad that her daughter wasn't able to see her sober. And that's all she ever wanted. As some of you guys know, my mom is, I talked about it in episode 4, I believe. My mom was a drug addict for many years, and she's been clean 10 years now. Good job, Mom. She's been clean 10 years now, and I'm so fortunate that I get to see my mom sober, and that it didn't take me dying or, any of our family members dying for my mom to wake up and say, you know what, I really need help. I need to stop doing this before it's too late. And so, I don't know, that just hit a chord with me. I felt so bad. And congratulations to Belinda, that's the mom's name, for getting sober. I mean, it's better late than never. She still has other children here on earth, so at least she's sober for them now. But, it's just, how often do we wait before it's too late to realize that we should have done it before the incident happened? her mom has so much regret that she wasn't able to get sober when Crystal was alive. And we hear it all the time, right? Like sometimes even parents pass away and kids make the change that their parents wanted when they were here on earth. But my winging it and winning tip is, why wait until it's too late to make the change? And this goes for children too, or young adults. Sometimes there's people in this world that are living against their parents' wishes, living a life of misery, or living a life of drugs and alcohol, of selling drugs, or whatever it may be. And the parents are like begging the kids, please, like, live an honest life, please make the right decisions. But yet they don't want to listen. They want to continue on this path of misery and this path of just living an unhealthy, unsafe life, And just a heads up, like, people who care about you, like your parents and your family members, who take the time to try to advise you to do better for yourself, those are blessings. A lot of people don't have people in their life to try to steer them the right way. So if you have those people in your life, be appreciative and thank them. And try to take advice from them, because they're really trying to help you from the inevitable, which is eventually being addicted to drugs, which is eventually probably being in jail for stealing or robbing, or some kind of crime that you're not supposed to, some kind of crime. And they're just trying to protect you from hardships that maybe they've encountered or they've seen their friends encountered, So I think that also it's like, just like I say, like parents, try to make the change for your kids before it's too late. But also children, or young adults, try to make the change that your parents are asking before it's too late. So that way they get to enjoy seeing you successful, enjoy seeing you living a happy life, enjoy your company, not always living their life worried about their child. It just makes me so sad when I see that. If you have an adult in your life that is trying to help you see that your way of living is destructive and trying to steer you in the right way and give you advice, that's only because they care. Because no adult would sit there and try to give advice to somebody who didn't ask for it, and that probably won't listen to them anyways, if they didn't think that that person was worth it. So if you have an adult giving you advice on how they think you should live, or if you have an adult trying to steer you in the right direction, it's only because they care and because they think you're worth it. If they didn't think you were worth it, they wouldn't even bother. So we have to appreciate those adults in our lives that are trying to help us when they see us go down the wrong road, the wrong path. I know that time is limited, and if you are constantly working or you're busy, it's hard to connect with your friends and family members. I get it. It's very frustrating and hard, time consuming, right? But some ways that I try to keep in touch with the people that I love, ways that I let people know that I'm thinking about them, and ways that people let me know that they're thinking about me, that I find very enduring, are text messages. I get random text messages like, hey, thinking about you, I hope all is well. Those messages go such a long way. Also, I get phone calls. Hey, I'm just checking on you. Are you okay? What have you been up to? Quick phone calls. And then also recently, actually, my supervisor got me into writing cards, because sometimes he always tells us, like, hey, send a card to a coworker, or send a card to, let people know you're thinking about them or you appreciate them. Cards go a long way. And so I took him up on his advice, and I started sending cards to people. I was at the post office today and actually bought like a packet of cards that said thank you. So those are just a few ways you can make somebody feel special in your life that you don't have time to just go and visit, but yet you can still send them a little signal that you're thinking about them and that you love them, so that if anything were to happen to them, you wouldn't feel guilty and say, I should have, I wish I would have, so on and so forth. I am going to endure things that I have no control of. I get that. There's going to be things in my life that happen that frustrate me, hurt me, cause me to have regret. Those are the things I can't control. I already know that there's going to be things I can't control that happen to me. But I do try to take steps and do things that I do have control of, so that way I minimize the amount of regret, heartache, pain that I endure in my life. So I don't know, that's all. I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's a winging it and winning tip for the week. So yeah, what did you guys like about this episode? I want to hear, what do you guys do to show people in your life that you love them? Is there something that I didn't mention? Please share in the comments, because I really want to know. I think that there's always cool ways to show people you're thinking about them that, you may not know. So that I may not know of. So please let me know how you let people in your life know that you love them and that you're thinking about them. And I just encourage people out there to make the changes in your life to make the people who love you the most proud. And don't wait till it's too late to make the change. Because once it's too late and your family members or your kids aren't able to see you live the life that they've been asking you to live when they were here on earth, it's just so unfortunate, And I want to congratulate Belinda to her sobriety. Proud that she got clean, even though it took her daughter to pass away. But I want us to learn from this experience and say, you know what, I'm not living right, and my dad or my mom have been asking me to make a change, and I don't want to be in a situation where something happens to them and they don't get to see me live to my fullest potential. So make the change before they pass away. That's all. I just want us to learn from other people's mistakes and not have to go through the mistakes ourselves, right? That's what it's about. I mean, to be honest, that's another winging it and winning tip. For me, I think that I've dodged a lot of bullets. Literally, I've dodged a lot of bullets because I have learned from other people's mistakes. I didn't have to do them myself. I learned from everybody around me, and that's literally what got me where I am today. Time is one of the most precious gifts you can give someone, so thank you for gifting me with your time by watching my episodes or listening to my podcast. If you like my message today, please share this podcast with your friends. Please subscribe to my podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. If you're more like me and you're more of a visual person, please head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Winging It and Winning. Make sure your notification button is turned on so that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Until next time, remember that winging it and winning is a mindset, and only you have the power to create your best life. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.